Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I am excited to be with you today. I have received my Time for Cake August 2024 paper pumpkin, and let's go ahead and open it and see what's inside. I love doing my unboxing with you guys. It brings me joy that I can create with you. So let's see what we have here. My watch is doing weird things. Okay. So we have a Night of Navy ink spot, so I have to grab that. Of course, you have your extra stamp set, which I have been talking about forever. Let me grab a piece of, so you can kind of see. Decent sized numbers. Let's see how tall they are. 1 inch. That's a good size. This cute little banner, which I love. It has first, the st, the ND, the RD, and the TH. So that's a nice little extra. And then here's the stamp set that comes with the paper pumpkin. So looks like it says, let me flip it over. Here we go. We can see it better. We have three different size candles, a small, a medium, and a large, all with different textures. The word celebrate, you have some tiny balloons, some little like fireworks, or you could put it around your candles to be like the glow. Happy birthday in script. Make a wish, really cute, with a printed and scripted sentiment. It's time for cake, and then lost count, which is super cute, right? This is a fun little stamp set. All right, let's see what is inside. I gotta grab my block so that we have something to attach our stuff onto. And I will assemble one of each card for you the way that they're intended. I am considering doing alternates this month, so check back. It is a crazy month for me because I am doing Halloween 28 days. So I always do that every year, but it just will start on Sunday, and it's a lot of work to put 28 straight projects together. This is amazing. Check out that cake. Hooray, it's time for cake with the fork. I'm so glad that I got 2 of these, because if there's no refills, I have an extra kit, and if there is, I have an extra kit to sell. So yay. I love this balloon with the happy birthday on there, and then the Make-A-Wish on the tag for this cute card. So let's go ahead and open our packet and see it more in person here. All right, I gotta peel this back a little. All right, we're gonna pull all the good stuff out. Okay. All right, and let's pull out our instructions so we know what to do. And then here is the printout that they give us every month. For this one, it has both stamp sets together. And then the cool thing is that you can put them in a sleeve. And there's that one and this one. So that's what they look like. This is a really cool number set, actually. I love it. All right, so let's just leave this inside here because I don't need it right now. Let's pull our directions to the side. We have some mini dimensionals. Look at this cute little rose gold trim. It's not really, I thought it was gonna be more copper, but it actually is super rose gold. Look how pretty that is, and sparkly. I love me some sparkle. All right, so let's put that in there until we need it. Looks like we have some kind of card that has a bunch of balloons on it, which is cool. Let's see. Looks like we have a blue card with tiny vines of flowers. Look at this cute envelope. Let's see how far it goes. Just on the back side, it's not on this side. How many of these do we have? 3. So 3 of each kind. Oh my gosh, look at the same little print, but in pink. So cute. 3 of those. And then 3 in this moody mauve color with those little glows from the candles. Adorable. I love this little cake. It's a card base. So cute. Oh my gosh. And here is the really cool, all the candle piece. It looks like it folds in multiple places so that you can attach it to your card. I'm quite excited about this. Look at the cool gold, the rose gold foiling on there. You can see the sparkle with my lights. All right, 3 of those. So let me pull this card base out. And it looks like we have a card base that is this really pretty pale petal pink. These are some label pieces. See, they punch out, and you have a bunch of those. Oh, we do have some mini glue dots. We have looks like this is kind of like a sticker, which is cool. Look at the cute little tags. I love this with the hint of pink on them. Oh my gosh, look at the forks. So cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's figure out, I'm gonna grab one of each envelope so we can put it with our card as we make them. I'm gonna put the rest away. I'm gonna grab one of each thing and put the rest away. All right, I'm super excited. So excited, this is so fun. So I have a whole bunch of stuff here. This, we don't need the spot because I'm gonna use my big ink pad. Okay, so I have my scissor. Let's get the directions. And when you open up your directions, you're always gonna have this page here, which tells you what you need. So that's the first thing I do. I like to sort. Okay, so we have this card, and then this blue card. Hopefully you guys can see. Remove the adhesive out of the camera for the moment. So there are my 3 card bases. It looks like this one goes with this. This one goes with this. Then it looks like we have 4, these are cake layers, I think. So this goes with the cake one. The hooray goes with the cake one. Looks like we need one of these little pink pieces for this one. I don't know what that one's for, I can't see. Oh yeah, I do now. This one goes with the balloon. And then this one goes with that, so we can put those away. Then we have a fork, which goes with our cake. This is so adorable. Look at that, how cute it is. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. We need 3 of these little sparklies for our one with all the candles. And then these balloons, it looks like we need 1 of each. So 1 of these large, 1 of these striped, and then 1 of these pink ones with the balloon. And I think I have all the pieces now. Well, I have extra because I didn't take 1 of each because I'm not sure how many I guess it's 1 of each for the cake layers. I thought these were labels, but how cool are these? I guess we need 1 of each. All right. All right, so let's do it. So it looks like the floral is with the cake. The balloon gets this one, and the cake one gets this one. All right, so it looks like the cake one is number 1, so we'll do that one first. I mean, the candle one is number 1, the balloon is number 3, and the cake is number 2. So I'm gonna move them out of the way, and we'll work on one at a time. So number 1, it says we're gonna need some of these and some of these, and of course we're gonna need the take your pick tool. We're gonna need the Make-A-Wish and the small and long candle from the stamp set. All right, so let's get to number 1. So number 1 says we're gonna stamp 2 candles like this onto this white area. So it looks like we have to position the tall, actually I guess it's the medium and small. The tall one has polka dots. So it's the striped, and we're gonna position it some kind of way. So it looks like this one's gonna go here, like that. So I'm gonna put it on the paper. It'll be easier to pick it up with the stamp. So that's what I recommend that you do. This one's gonna go like this. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Do we want to do the lost count at the same time? I need the lost count. So I'm gonna put that one, and hopefully I'm putting it straight because I can't see, I'm kind of far away. All right, so let's pick all of those up at the same time. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. So now what I want to do is, because these are kind of solid stamp sets, I like to rub them and make sure that I get the sizing off, and that will help it to grab the ink a lot better, especially since these are kind of solid. It's important. So see how they get a little cloudy when I do that? That's important because you know that you have removed that little sizing off of it. So it looks like we're going to use our Night of Navy ink pad. And so we're going to go ahead and stamp all of this in one shot. I'm going to bring this down a little closer so I can kind of see what I'm doing, and hopefully it will be straight, the words at the bottom. This is so cute. Lost count. All right, now I have to clean these, and it looks like the little one is going to be used again. So I'm just going to remove the medium-sized and the lost count here. Put it back here on our... All right, we're gonna keep this one, and it looks like they have us stamping it on these 3. So let's ink this little guy up. I'm gonna move this out of the way, bring this so I can see what I'm doing. Right here should be good, because I need it close to me so I can see. And I'm gonna line up one, 2, 3, 3 candles. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. All right, let's clean this. And then we need the little sparkly part of the candle. So let me grab that. Put that on one side, and then we need the Make-A-Wish. I'm gonna put that on the opposite side. All right, and again, I'm gonna use my finger and kind of rub that sizing off. It worked really good with those solid candles, so I'm gonna make it work again. Kind of clouding that up, see? I'm gonna give this one a little bit more scrubby. All right, so now see how it's cloudied up. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp on the one that I already did right here. These candles turned out awesome. All right, we're gonna add the little sparkle like that above our candle. So cute. All right, so that's it for that stamping, I think, except for the Make-A-Wish. So that's it for that piece. The Make-A-Wish goes on our tag. I'm gonna move that out of the way, and it shows it in this direction. I'm gonna pop this little piece out. And here is my directions. See, so I had to stamp the 2 candles right here. I had to stamp these 3 candles on that die cut, and then this little piece on these and the lost count. I just did the 3 of them at the same time. And then this piece gets the Make-A-Wish. So lots of stamping on this card, which is really refreshing because usually there's not too much stamping for Paper Pumpkin. But I absolutely love this. So I want to go ahead and try and line this up so I get it decently straight. So cute. All right, so there's my Make-A-Wish. I can clean that one. Clean that one. All right, and we can put our stamps away. So that's it for this one, for this project as far as stamping. Then we can start assembling. I think this one was like this. I don't know. I'm gonna just put it however I can make it work for right now. All right, there's that. Put our stamp set out of the way, and let's see what it tells us to do. So number 2, let's close our ink pad. Number 2 says to put mini dimensionals on the backs of these candles. So number 1 was the stamping. Well, I do all the stamping, so there's that. So it looks like we're going to use these little guys. One goes up here at the top. And then one goes near the bottom of the candle. They are kind of a little bit too big, so I might need to trim them when I flip them over and I see if any white is sticking out. I will trim it with my scissor. A tiny hair on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and come in here and give it a small haircut. See that tiny little piece on my finger? That's how much we're getting rid of. But it's enough because it's gonna be a blue card. I don't want it to show. If it was a white card, it wouldn't matter. All right, there's that one. A little bit on this side. Yeah, they're just a tiny bit too big. All right, there's that one. Took that little bit off, and then we're gonna trim this one. So if you angle your scissor, you can trim off, and I'm gonna show you what's left on my scissor when I'm done here. Looks like this one. At first I get the paper and then I get the foam. So see on my scissor here, I have all these little foam pieces. So it's quite a bit. So definitely trim it off if you can so that it doesn't show. If it wasn't a navy blue card, I wouldn't be so meticulous. But we're gonna add these candles onto these pieces. I don't know exactly how it's having us to bend it. So let me see. It looks like this one. This one goes this way. It tells us to do it in this order. Where's that one? This way. This way? I don't know if that's correct. Doesn't seem like it is. Maybe it is. I'm not sure about that. Maybe it is. Because it's probably a surprise there's that many candles. So now that we have it, I'm gonna go ahead and burnish. So you start with this side and fold it like a card. Okay, so this gets folded like a card, and then you fold it back, then you fold it like a card, and then you fold it back. And that's how you get the little pleats, which are super cute, but not very straight, in my opinion. I am going to straighten them with my bone folder. All right, there we go. Now we're good. All right, so that's how we fold that back. So let's open. We're gonna put these little mini candles on, and one of the candles goes on each flap, I believe. So it looks like we have one right here on this little kind of diagonal like this. So cute. Love it. All right, and then it looks like when we open, we have this little pile that doesn't have one. This one here has one. Pull the backs off. Throw my little pieces away. This one looks like on this candle here, next to this skinny polka dotted one, we have the end at the end of that little skinny, and then it goes across like this. So there's that one. And then the last one, and pull the backs off. Okay. The last one is, let's see, on this little stack here where this floral candle is, and it's right here on this bottom, and it goes across to this piece. So you have a few sticking out and up, and then it folds back on itself like this. So you do have one that sticks up, which is really cute. So step number 1 said to stamp them on here. Step number 2 said to put the dimensionals and add those. Then, you know, after you stamp them, then you have to do this lost count here. Number 3 said to stamp the Make-A-Wish, and number 4 is to fold up your card. So I've done everything so far. All right, and let's see if there's more to be continued of number 1. Okay, there is. So now it says we're going to cut 18 inches of the twine, and so we're going to use our piece here, and this is 18 inches. So let's grab our twine and hold it against our piece here, and we'll trim it at 18 inches. Okay. And then what? Let's see, let's fold this back. So we trimmed it at 18 inches right here, and we're gonna tie it, it looks like, around the card. So we have to wrap this around our card. And it looks like I'm gonna put our Make-A-Wish. I don't know if any adhesive goes on that Make-A-Wish. I don't think so. I think it's loose. It shows that sorry guys, here, I'll keep flipping it for you. We're gonna attach this and tie the bow. So I think if we cross our two pieces and then bring them through the hole, I don't have them perfectly even, but I think it's okay. Let's do one at a time. It might be easier to get it through there anyway. There's one, there's the second one. Okay, so we're gonna grab that. That's gonna hold our piece down, see? And then when we tie our bow, so you cross it and then bring it through the hole, and then when you tie your bow, you have it held in place. This is so cute. I'm actually gonna leave the ends frayed. I love it. And I'm gonna pull on this one a little. I always hold the knot when I use twine because if not, it curls on you, but look how cute that is. All right, we're gonna slide it down. It looks like it's almost close to this, and then I'm gonna try and turn my bow by grabbing that knot. And I'm gonna hide that behind there. There we go. Very cute. So now it looks like we're gonna attach that onto this piece. So we're gonna use mini dimensionals, and it shows this many. So we're on step number 5. It looks like it has more towards the center, probably to secure where, so that twine doesn't slide around. And then 2 here. If it was me, I would put more. I'm probably still going to put more. All right, I'm good with that. Maybe, yeah, I'm good. Now I am. Guys, I use way too many dimensionals, but just don't mind me. All right, so we're gonna pull the backs off of all of these with our Take Your Pick tool, which will make it a way quicker process. Thank goodness for the Take Your Pick tool, especially how many dimensionals I choose to use. All right. And one more. All right. So now it shows the card gets centered. I'm gonna hold it up just so that I can center it, because actually I'm gonna just come over the top. It'll be easier if I center it like this. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest card. It looks like a present on top of the card. So there is card number 1. Look at all of that shiny foil. And I love this, so cute. All right, so this one goes with this envelope. Number 1 is done. All right, let's bring in our cake. All righty, let's put this off to this. I'm just gonna put it right here in the corner. All right, let's start on number 2. So number 2 says we have to stamp on this piece. It's time for cake. Gonna move all my pieces off of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and close my card. All right, so there is my card. On here we're gonna stamp it's time for cake. So I gotta grab that off of here. And again, I'm gonna get it ready for some ink. And it looks like we're gonna stamp one more of the little candles. I missed that. So we're gonna stamp another one of those and one of these. Actually, not this, sorry. Not this one. All right, so I didn't pull enough of these out. So sorry about that, I missed it for this one. So we need one of these little candles also for the cake. All right. So now we're gonna stamp. Let me make sure that this one's still good to go. Oh, it is, okay. And we're gonna grab our Night of Navy. We're gonna stamp our candle. Okay, and on this one, we're gonna stamp after I clean it. I kind of stamped that one a little bit off, but if you do that, here's a quick fix, okay? What you wanna do is just trim this side to match it. No one will know when they get this card what it's supposed to look like, so just fix your own mistake. All right, so let's do It's Time for Cake. All right, this is gonna go on this piece right there. It's time for cake. So cute. All right, close our ink pad, clean our stamp, put them away. And then we're gonna put some dimensionals on some pieces here. All right, let's put our words back. Time for cake. Oops. And the candle. I wonder if the other one has the same candle and I just didn't notice. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. So it looks like these guys here get dimensionals and everything is gonna get stuff on it. Okay, so we're flipping it over. So it looks like these 3 go on each of the layers of the cake. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 1. This is a really cute. Who doesn't need cool birthday cards? I always need birthday cards. So I love this kit for that reason. And I love that they gave us a free stamp set with numbers so we can personalize things. All right, so those get that. The rest get mini dimensional. So it looks like the fork gets 1 on under the tines and 1 on the base. Again, we're gonna have to trim them off the bottom of this candle, especially since I made it skinny. So instead of using that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this edge and I'm just gonna cut me a little skinny rectangle. You see that? And I'm just gonna put it here because remember I trimmed it even skinnier. So there is that. So you can always do that instead of having to trim the hexagons like I did last time. Looks like this one gets 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and we are ready to go. So let's remove our backs on our pieces. 1, 2. This Take Your Pick tool is a necessity with Paper Pumpkin. Tell me, do you guys use your Take Your Pick tool with your Paper Pumpkin? Because I don't know how else you get these backs off. I can never get them with my nails. So Take Your Pick tool is always my tool of choice. Oops. Now I got one stuck. They are staticky, that's for sure. Let's move that one over and let's put the last one. That one decided to stick to my finger, so I'll have to knock it off. There we go. All right, and here's our last one. Let's trash these before they end up on my craft room floor, right? They're good like that. All right, so it looks like we're gonna do this, and it looks like you leave an edge like that. I'm not pushing them down yet because I want to make sure that they're evenly spaced. So I'm not actually pressing them until I know that I have, oh yeah, that looks good. Until I know I have my slices. All right, then we're gonna press them down. All right, we're gonna put our candle on top of our cake. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Is it straight? Yeah. We're gonna have to put our fork on our plate. Adorable. Put our fork like this. Okay. And then we're gonna put our It's Time for Cake. And then that's it for the backs of these little guys. So I'm gonna get rid of them. All right. Time for Cake. This one's adorable. Looks like it goes over this layer and sticks out a little bit, but I want a little more than what they're showing. I really want to see it. So I'm gonna put mine a little farther down. And I'm gonna make sure it's straight, not crooked. So I'm sticking that part and then this part. It's time for cake. And then comes our hooray. So this is just a sticker. So we're gonna pull it off. Make sure the insides of your pieces stay intact if they don't. And look, we're gonna use this for something, trust me. All right, so let's add our hooray. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm gonna do it kind of angled. Look at that cute piece of cake. Oh my gosh, I love it. So that's card number 2, and it gets this envelope right here. So that's number 2. All right, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 needs the happy birthday stamp. So let's pull it out. Looks like it's curved. Can you tell that it's curved? It looks curved. And I think that's because it's gonna go on that banner that was curved. Okay, so let's pull all our parts and pieces out. So we have this envelope. Remember this little banner here that was curved? I think they curved this so that it fits on there. See? Cute. All right. So it looks like we have to stamp that. We have to stamp the 2 balloons. There's 2 balloons in this set. So I'm gonna put them on the back here. No candles on this one. And 8 inches. Whoops, what just happened to my stamp? I put it down and it's gone. Oh, it's stuck to my finger. All right, so there we go. I was like, Lord, what did I do? All right, so we're gonna put one on this side and one on this side. All right, so now we have all of our stamps out. It looks like I said, we're gonna rub off that little coating that comes on these stamps. It's just the best way that they grab ink, if you can get that coating really nicely rubbed off. And then let's do our happy birthday. Once you rub it off the first time, you don't have to do it every time, but you just want to remove the sizing. Okay, so it looks like it says number 1, stamp happy birthday. Number 2, stamp the balloons. Two of each on this piece. So we're gonna need this piece and this so far. All right, so let's do the happy birthday first, since that's what they told us to do. I'm gonna find my ink pad. I have lost it. Oh, here we go. Why do you lose things on your table? I don't know, we just do, right? Okay, so we're gonna ink up that happy birthday. I'm actually gonna trim these little pieces that are sticking out because they bother me. You don't have to if you don't want to. Sometimes they're more noticeable than others, because as you can see, I didn't notice them on my other pieces, but on this white one I can totally see them. All right, so I'm happy now. Yes, much better. All right, so we're gonna stamp happy birthday, make sure it's inked right on our banner. So cute. Put that to the side. That's a cute font. And then I'm gonna clean it so that I don't get ink on my hands. We're gonna do the balloons one at a time. So we'll start with this one with the stars or the flowers. Can't tell what it is. I think it's flowers. So we'll start with that one. And it says to do one overlapping this little confetti, like that. And then one down here overlapping this little confetti. So cute. Let's clean that one. And then let's do this stripey one. So it's down here floating by itself. And then over here, up near this little splattery one. Cute. All right, I think that's all the stamping. So let's put our ink pad away. Hopefully I don't drive you crazy putting everything away. I just can't help myself. I just hate losing things. And so this, if I do it right away, then I know I won't lose it. All right, so there's our happy birthday. So now all our stamps are put away. All right, so let's see. We're gonna flip this over, and then these large, and then the two smaller balloons. And we're going to add things to them. So we need 8 inches of twine. So let's get our little piece open. And we'll grab 8 inches. Right there. Okay, put that there. Put the rest in our baggie. Okay. And then it says for these balloons, we need 3 on the big one, like this, down the middle. 2 on the small ones. And then our banner gets 2, 1 on each end. And then in the middle, they get the dimension, these little guys. I can't think of the name of them right now. Glue dots. Oh my Lord. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then this card gets 2 in the middle. Oops, that one already came off. That's okay. And then in the corners. And I'm gonna have to use some edges because that's not enough, in my opinion. So let's just cut some edges off. And put a few more of these little guys on here, okay? Because necessary. You can't not have stuff stuck, especially around the outer edges, in my opinion. It's a necessity. So it's okay, they gave us these. I will take advantage so that I make sure I have enough for everything. All right, and I think I'm gonna do 2 more. 1, 2. So put 1 there and 1 there. All right, now I feel like it has enough support. All right, anybody with me? Put in the comments if you use a lot more dimensionals. All right, so it looks like we're gonna fold our card in half. Let's move our stuff out of the way. This is really cute. I love that the card is front and back with the pattern, so we'll probably bring that into play in the future. All right, and this card, it goes sideways. So see, the front and the back both have this really cute pattern. So then this gets attached right there. Let's pull all the backs off. This one's already off. Some of them came off on their own, so now I don't know which ones are, so I have to touch them to make sure that I get all the backs off. And it does take a little longer when you put more adhesive, but then there's no saggage. And I'm not into the sagging cards, which is why I use a lot more adhesive than they tell me to. Okay, so it looks like this piece is going to be attached. I'm holding it up so that I get it nice and centered. This is so cute, this card. I love the variety of birthday, right? Like, so cute. So it doesn't really say here. Oh, it looks like on this balloon I'm gonna tie a bow. Looks like the striped one goes first, but I think I can tuck them the way that they gave them to me. So let's go ahead and attach the large guy. It will be easier to tie that piece once it's secured in place. So we'll put that one down. So cute. Then this little dude will get tucked on this side right here in this like gap. Cute. This one, that's why they didn't have me put any on the sides, will get overlapped up here. Super adorable. Okay, then let's pull these off and then I'll throw them in the trash and we'll work on those flat ones. The reason we have flat and dimensional is because the balloon is dimensionalized, but we want our label to be stuck to the balloon. So we have to have flat on here and then the big ones on here. This is so cute. Happy birthday. All right, let's get rid of these. And then I'm gonna tie. Now that I have the balloon secured, it'll be way easier. And we'll go ahead and tie our twine. So cute! 8 inches is probably generous. 6 would have been enough. But it does help to have the extra when you are tying, right? So I'm just gonna pull. And I'm gonna pull this one just a hair, right there. Make this one a little tinier. Oh my gosh, and then I have to just tighten that knot. Ugh, it's hard. Life is hard sometimes. So cute. All right, what do you guys think? I'm gonna trim just a hair here since this doesn't have to get untied like the other one. Adorable. Happy birthday with the balloons. And then this one, let me throw away all my little trash. All right, so let's bring the directions back to the front. Time for cake, August 2024. All right, so we have this card with the balloons, so cute. This card with the cake. And this card with the Make-A-Wish. And there's our time for cake. I'm gonna put this underneath here so that it'll show out the bottom and you guys can see it for if you want to grab a screenshot. So there is our different cards here. Adorable. Come back and see if I make alternates. It may be a new thing I try. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, seeing the projects. If you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe under me. You can click the link in the description of the video, and I will talk with you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave me comments, and this is Kelly with Inky Hands Arts. Happy stamping, my friends.